Hey guys, welcome back to G Productions. Hope you guys are all doing well. Before I start this video, I want to say huge thanks for the support. Like I always say, support really means a lot. And before I start this video, I want to say another new type of video. But recently went to a event and I started posting some TikToks and shorts on my YouTube channel, and they started doing really well. So I thought I'd make a little review on my experiences, and also just to tell you guys how the experiences are. So you've seen the start of this video is a WWE video. I visited Monday Night Raw in London, and it was the last show in Europe for the Europe tour. And obviously heading up to WrestleMania is a big show. And honestly, I didn't know I got some audience that watches WWE myself, because in England not many people watch it, but when they do watch it, it's not like as common as football. So I never really made a video on it myself, but I've been following it, but just like nothing that I've actually talked about on social media. But obviously I started posting TikToks on the whole show, and obviously they started doing really well on social media. So I just thought, let me do a review on Monday Night Raw on 31st March, and just let you guys know my experiences. And like, it's my first time ever visiting like a WWE event or anything like this, so let me just give you my review on that. So let's get into this video. So the show started off with John Cena, which honestly was the main reason I was going to it, because John Cena is one of my favorite wrestlers of all time, and the guy is literally retiring this year, which I thought, if I'm never going to see this now, I'm probably never going to see this again in my life. And it was the experience that I just wanted to go and see. And after John Cena turned heel, if you guys will follow wrestling, it made it 10 times better, because like it's something that we've been waiting for 20 years and finally happened. And also like it added a lot of life into the match, and going to the show was pretty amazing. Like, literally started off with John Cena coming out, Cody, Rhodes, and the past few weeks the promos wasn't as good as this one. Like, they were good promos building up. Like last week, the week before that, John Cena just walked off, had his promo, Cody replied, and then he just walked off, which I was like, hopefully that don't happen. Hopefully we get to see some really hard like a promo that is very deep. And honestly, after watching that segment, I was in shock for seeing that in my life. Like, Cody and John Cena, I think they went out, they literally just violated each other. They literally just went all out, and it makes the WrestleMania match coming up a lot better. And obviously John Cena himself coming out, and you can tell like the fans appreciate that he's not hated because like we hate John Cena. It's just we wanted to see him as a bad guy, and now seeing that, it's pretty funny and stuff. Like, seeing him just being roast, because if you watch WWE and you watch clips from like early 2000s, John Cena was one of the most he's probably one of the best wrestlers on the mic, but he's one of the wrestlers that will destroy anyone on the mic, like him and The Rock and Stone Cold, and I think maybe CM Punk as well. These few five, six wrestlers, no one can beat them on the mic. And John Cena as a bad guy, I think was that Cody was really good on the mic himself, but John Cena was destroying him. Then even before John Cena come out, we had a couple of matches which we don't see on TV, but we have matches where the fans getting warmed up, getting teased, and then obviously John Cena happens. Because after John Cena, like, watching it was a pretty great experience seeing him. And then obviously it's pretty weird seeing when John Cena got finished by Cody, and him just getting up and going, which is pretty like John Cena. It was like a good build up for the weeks coming up for WrestleMania, where like people were saying WrestleMania last year was more exciting than this until now, until John Cena turns heel, and it started getting pretty exciting from now. Not long after, it was Gunther vs Jimmy, which I thought Jimmy was gonna turn on Jey to make Jey look like a really baby face. But when I saw that match, I was like, the match was pretty decent itself, but what happened after was like, if you seen, it's crazy. I think that was one of the biggest matches that was getting the most criticism because it wasn't done properly. But after that, Gunther completely destroyed him. Like, I've seen Gunther from real close. Like, the guy was completely destroying Jimmy, to the point that Jimmy was bleeding and Jey was locked up, which was pretty exciting in itself. And there was more matches too, but I think it was like, if you watch WWE, it's not just about the matches, it's about the experience in itself. Like, not long after, we saw AJ Styles come out and have a promo with Logan, but just before that we saw Finn Balor, Dominic Mysterio coming up, having a tag team match against Penta and Braun Breaker, which was pretty amazing in itself. Because if you look at it, Dominic is like someone that people hate him, super hate the guy. Like, Finn Balor was a bad guy, but Finn Balor didn't get nowhere near as much as heat as Dominic Mysterio. Got Dominic Mysterio every time he was like in the match, the crowd is booing him to the point that you can't hear him. But him, he was just playing around with the crowd, which was too funny to watch. And it's like it shows that like this is something that is funny, but it's like you get to see a fight. You know it's scripted, but you get to see like entertainment in real life, and even on TV it's pretty fun. So I never mind like seeing it in real life. And then you got Logan Paul versus AJ Styles. If you see him on my TikTok, Logan Paul could not speak. Logan Paul, you understand, like in wrestling, he's appreciated because he's a good wrestler, but like he's someone that's put a lot of hard work and he's a good wrestler, but he's like a terrible person. Like I agree with that myself. Like from seeing him online, I don't really respect him as a person, but I respect the fighter that he is in wrestling. That guy was holding the mic and he could not speak. Like for the 10 minutes he was there, he was getting booed. Like we heard prime chants, we heard like just saying "Who are you?" chants. Like literally Logan Paul, the guy should like not go to a place that he's already hated as bad as he is. He was booed. I think Logan will be booed in his hometown, and like this is like, and then we saw the main event on TV, which was the women's world title, and that was like funny. That was just funny. We got the referee getting all the hits and then calling off the match, and then they just fighting, which like that match I was not as interested in, but it was funny watching. Like it's like a lot of the show was just funny because there were serious matches. There was moments that you can sit there and be like, this is amazing, but there's moments that was just funny. And to finish off the match, like this is like the finish of the show. This was the best part of the show. Like Kaiser comes out and I'd be like, why is he here? Because some people left. Then everyone's screaming CM Punk, and then my friend's like, it's not gonna happen. It's not gonna happen. If you go on TikTok and you see my actor, like we're screaming behind that, all we hear is CM Punk come out, which honestly, seeing CM Punk was amazing. That guy like is one of the most go-to wrestlers, and obviously never knowing that the guy's gonna return. Because I remember as a kid, the guy was crazy. Like his guy's girlfriend on TV shaved her head completely, shaved his own head. The guy was a maniac, and him returning was pretty amazing. And seeing that, and the show itself was pretty like the entrances are fun. Just the crowd. I think if there was no crowd, it would be boring. But the crowd makes it entertaining because when they're booing or cheering someone, that gets so much naturally. Like every time John Cena was like mentioned, the crowd is booing him out. And I just want to say, guys, this show, from watching other wrestling, for me this was a 10-10 Raw, like Monday Night Raw. But maybe it's just because my first ever experience going there. But what I've seen here was pretty crazy. We saw in the same night, I saw John Cena and CM Punk, my favorite wrestlers of all time, and also saw like Cody, my current favorite wrestlers, Gunther, Jey, Jimmy, like AJ Styles, one of the most underrated wrestlers, which, like I said, I don't talk much about WWE there, but I've still always been following it behind the scenes, watching WrestleMania, and it's pretty like amazing to go there and see everything that's actually happening. So guys, I hope you enjoyed this video, and if you follow my TikToks, just keep supporting, because the goal is to be more active, post as much videos as possible, and just stay on it. And there'll be more videos coming out very soon. Ready to see stuff in 5 years. There'll be more episodes coming out that very soon, and we're in the works of getting that done and having more episodes out for you guys, and also a few inspiring videos too. And if you got more videos you want to see, we want to make more WWE videos or even football videos, there'll be more coming out very soon. Guys, thank you for watching. Like, share, subscribe. Thank you.